A sad update now to a story that we've been following for weeks. 10-month-old baby Nick Torres passed away at home yesterday. He had been hospitalized at Texas Children's since September 24th when his parents found him unresponsive in a tub. Well, the family took the hospital to court after doctors recommended taking Nick off life support. Dr. Joseph Varone from UMMC helped Nick's family move him from the hospital to his home. The baby's family was with him when he passed.
A voter in Pasadena was puzzled after getting a ballot receipt with the wrong date and time on it. The voter posted this picture of the receipt marked January 1st, 2015 at 3:55 in the morning. We reached out to the county election director, who said the issue was fixed once voters pointed out the problem, and they say the date will not affect anything and that every vote will be counted. There you go. How about a little Ocean of Soul this morning? The sound of the Texas Southern University Band, the famous band, spending the first day of early voting leading students in a march to the polls. This was part of TSU's Votes initiative, providing the campus community with a successful voting experience.
Very cool.
And if you're wondering where an early voting election place may be for you or what time it opens, just go to click2houston.com/2020. We've got it all there. You'll find a link to harrisvotes.com, or you can see a map of all the Harris County early voting sites, along with the wait times. Maybe most importantly, the wait time.
Yeah.
3 astronauts are about to begin life on the International Space Station.
Yeah, and their journey is one for the record books. Channel 2's Brittany Jeffers is at the Johnson Space Center this morning with details on how this trip is unlike any before it. Good morning, Brittany.
Yeah, good morning to you. Well, for starters, this mission involved a fast-track maneuver which allowed the astronauts to reach the International Space Station in just 3 hours. Well, now that they are safely docked, the real work begins. This trio will be there for a 6-month mission doing various different research projects.
Liftoff.
A successful launch, now docked at the International Space Station. On board the spacecraft was NASA astronaut Kate Rubins and 2 Russian cosmonauts, Sergei Ryzhkov and Sergei Kudserkov. During their 6-month mission, they'll be working on research in technology development, earth science, and biology. This marks Rubins' 2nd trip. The NASA astronaut trained at Johnson Space Center, and during her first expedition in 2016, she became the first person to sequence DNA in space.
There's actually an incredible amount of biology research that we can do in space. So when we're on Earth doing research, we always have the presence of gravity. We can't take that away in our experiments. We just have it all the time. And so when you're in space and you have microgravity, we can do things like study the interaction of cells or how tissues interact with each other.
The mission also a pivotal moment in history. This is the last scheduled time the U.S. will pay Russia for liftoff into space. The United States has been relying on Russia for space transportation, but now with SpaceX, the U.S. could have more autonomy. As for Rubins, she says she's ready to begin the mission.
As we build on this fundamental research, we can come up with new technologies that improve the lives of people on Earth.
So according to NASA, the astronauts have docked, and they tell us that the hatch will open roughly around 5:45 our time. Of course, we'll have much more on this coverage coming up for you in the next hour. Reporting live, I'm Brittany Jeffers, KPRC, Channel 2 News.
All right, thank you, Brittany.